And another big event to this past weekend is the real Greg Burgess had the honor of escorting his daughter in the Homecoming Queen pageant.
Homecoming Queen. What is it? Homecoming Court.
Homecoming Court.
Not
Whatever.
pageant.
Well, it's a football pageant.
Is it?
Well,
it
whatever.
may be.
Well, homecoming.
All
court.
I know is I had my tie on, and it was. She didn't make me wear a jacket though. And yes, she picked out the purple shirt. I didn't.
Greg's got a purple shirt on now. Helms is doing everything he can to try to get the picture somewhere where the audience can see it because, of course, Greg doesn't know how to document anything and bring it in for Helms.
No, you know me.
No,
it went good. It was hot. I'll tell you that. We had to be there early, and the sun. But the cool part was at the Jacksonville Stadium at the Jack State on what's it called again? Burgess Snowfield.
Burgess Snowfield, named after Chandler's grandfather, your daughter.
That's what I need.
And you know what? There's the picture. You can see it if you have Ustream. And you know why we're showing the picture? Because Chandler won Homecoming Queen.
Yeah. Yes, she did.
Homecoming Queen.
See, now I was a little disappointed. I saw the king's crown. I thought the escort got to be the king, but that ain't how it worked. It was young Will Hamby went ahead and took the title, and actually her and Will were homecoming king and queen when they were in the first grade for the Pee Wee midgets.
No way!
How funny is
the
that?
PV Pleasant Valley midget team. So we've got a picture of them two when they were in the first grade. Now we got this picture.
Look at that!
Homecoming.
Congratulations,
Greg. Your
Will
daughter
played a good ball game.
Your daughter won Homecoming Queen.
Yeah,
that's huge.
How about that?
It was
When
exciting.
are you going to be mayor?
What's that got to do? That has
It's
nothing.
just y'all
to do.
own that town,
No,
man.
that's ridiculous.
do.
That
Yeah,
has
I mean,
nothing to
it's
do
a
with
win.
it.
Names on everything.
You'd win in
Tell
a
you,
minute.
boy, that Burgess name. is just,
I don't know, y'all. There was actually a for sale sign at the end of my driveway the other day, so maybe that that's true. Well, it's homecoming week where we roll each other's yard, so I got rolled like 3 times, and we also had a for sale sign at the end of the day.
That's a good one.
Which is a good one.
That's right. For a minute,
So they have the war between the juniors and seniors. Now this year, I will give them credit. All they threw was toilet paper, which I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
There was no shredded paper, no writing on with shaving cream on the concrete that when it rains, you can see it all the time. So this bunch was granted they hit me twice.
that hurt too.
Yeah,
Sure. But hey, your daughter's Homecoming Queen, so
she's homecoming queen. That's right.
that
It
man,
was good.
congratulations.
Yeah,
That
she
was
looked very
awesome.
pretty. We had a good time.
I know. I look at her and it's amazing how much she looks like me. I mean,
Rick
it just,
Burgess.
Yeah, Rick, I get that a lot.
all these family traits.
I get that all the time. It looks just
It's
like
in the
her.
genetic blood.
But mom and dad came, Angie and Toby and the kids, and Lisa's dad and her sister and all that. It was neat.
That was
Now, were you good dad? You didn't like
I
complain
was
or
very
anything like
cooperative.
that?
It was hot out there, and we had to be there. At
Did you
5.
say? Did you
So
talk
did you
about
talk
how hot
about
it was?
that?
We had to be there at 5 o'clock.
Did you complain about that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
You know why?
So you
Because I
let
didn't
her-
have a jacket on. If I'd had a jacket on, I would have complained a little bit. Not much.
yeah, that's a big.
But it was really a big deal. It was fun. It really was. Like I say, it's hard to believe. Like I say, we see the picture of them in the first grade, and then now, and wow, that went fast.
Oh yeah, I mean it goes real fast.
Oh man,
To
yeah,
me,
they write songs about that.
to me,
And they're right, by the way.
well, here's to me.
Otter, we gonna listen to Butterfly Kiss? Is that it?
Don't
To
start
me,
now.
children, you know
Don't
how
mess
like
me up.
you know how we used to say the summer seemed like it was really dragging along for you to after July 4th, and you're
Yep.
back in school. For kids, it seems like you got all this time till they hit 12, and after 12, they go from 12 to I'm leaving high school like that.
Oh, it's unbelievable. You're right. Up to 12, it's a little drag.
Yeah. Well, after that, it's rolling.
It just.
Well, congratulations, Chandler, homecoming queen.
Now there was a rumor you teared up a little bit when she was announced.
No, I didn't tear up. I was very proud.
Okay,
I
I saw.
Well, I mean, that's a joyful thing. It ain't
Somebody
nothing.
said I saw a big old tear coming down.
I talked to Mom. She says you had red eyes.
Y'all are making that up.
She said you had red eyes. I said, Mommy always has red eyes.
Well, that's true.
Always tired.
That's lack of sleep. But no,
Yeah.
I was very, very excited and very proud. Of course, I kind of knew a little bit.
You gonna talk about it?
No.
What do you mean you knew?
Did she know?
No, she had no idea.
No, I mean, but she know you knew.
Here's the thing.
What do you mean you
Greg,
knew?
you're
Our
so
trophy
funny. I
business
just brought
makes
this
it-
up, and you
makes
said
the
we
cat-
couldn't
makes-
talk about
well,
it. You're
I'm just
bringing
kidding.
it up.
Well, I'm just saying.
Greg,
we do the plan.
Greg runs the trophy business in town, so he knew whose name
Well,
was on the
kinda,
trophy.
not really. But she was because she didn't think she was going to win at all.
Yeah.
She was very excited.
Didn't you say that y'all went as far as telling y'all thought somebody else was going to win just to prepare for it?
Yeah, well, you need to be prepared for that.
Right.
Because if you don't win, you don't want to be. You don't want that look on your face.
You know what? I like that, though.
You know what?
Let me tell you this. I like that. Let's admit, all of us. If I knew whatever fill in the blank event I was going to, my kids win, I knew they were going to win, I'd love that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
talk-
can relax
You talk
on
about
that.
enjoying it.
Well, you get the camera ready, you know.
No, I really didn't know. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah, picture me standing there on the sideline with the mighty many coats, by the way. I don't want to tell you this. We're going to win before.
Run the reverse. Run the reverse.
Sure, go ahead.
Don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Man, that's awesome.
but she had no idea. She was very excited.
That's good.
Because I even told her, I said, now you need to have that good face now. when I say somebody else's name, don't have a snarl on your face.
Because when somebody else wins, the first thing they do is look the people who didn't win.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I do. I have to see their face.
Yeah.
Is that not awful? Why are we that way?
I don't know.
But
And you know what's funny is they said her full name, and she don't go by her first name. So when they went into that name, I thought, well, dang, she didn't win.
You thought, man, we got to change the trophy.
You know,
That's the trophy up.
because they didn't say Chandler, they said her first name, Christian Chandler. So and that confused me for a second.
Well, that confused me.
Well, maybe she didn't win.
Yeah,
That threw you off?
Yeah, I forgot that was her name.
well, those names you never use really kind of they don't have the same punch, do they?
No.
Well, congratulations.
There you
That's
go.
That's
awesome.
awesome. Really awesome.
Well, the inspiration continues. Speedy has pulled up Joe Paterno's riveting. Look, y'all. Alabama's
A legend
listen,
he is.
Alabama has and will beat a lot of people this year. They're sound, and they beat you in those horrible ways of just playing great defense, being good in the interior, and just beating you down. They're one of those teams, and so that Penn State losing, I'm not hanging that on Joe Paterno.
No, I didn't expect him to win.
But I got to say this, and I finally got it out of Coach Dye on Friday. And I didn't mean to. I even backed off and said, "Hey."
Did he pull a Greg then?
He pulled a Greg and said, "Well, I'm friends." And I said, "Well, look, all right. Well, I'm not going to ask you about them. I'll tell you one thing. He needs to step down." And I said, "Okay, well, but Coach Paterno needs to step down. Bubba, he needs to step down."
Did y'all hear his week before the game when he was giving his assessments of Alabama? His little speech he released.
I didn't hear that.
Wow.
Well, listen to
It
this.
sounded really
Listen
bad.
to
This may be what you're referring
Is this
to.
Friday
It may
night?
be.
Is this
It may
Friday night?
This is the pep rally. This
may be it.
This is.
Has he got his cane in the air?
rally in the valley?
He's got a cane, Greg.
Yeah, gold cane. Gold cane.
Before I tell you what I really feel down in my heart, I feel this in my heart, but I do want to say one thing first.
They love him, y'all.
Well, look, I love him too.
Let's not get carried away.
Funny guy, I love him.
May no act of ours bring shame. You see that out there? Right? We've had a great tradition playing a great football team with a great tradition in Alabama. We went down there last year, got a licking. Their fans were great, treated us well. Right? Let's be good sportsmen tomorrow.
Look, he's frozen that open mouth thing.
Now, that doesn't mean we don't want to kick there. You know what?
Greg. Greg.
That's what we're here for, right?
Hey, Greg, it's like a mascot. It's like a.
Ever since we came back from Florida, I've had one thing in my mind. How can we get good enough, all right, to return the favor? Tomorrow we start to return some favors.
No, you didn't, Joe.
Right?
Joe.
No.
He said he come back from Florida. What's he talking about?
Did he say Florida? He's a snowbird.
Return those favors, because we're going to play tough and hard.
Who, by the way,
and
said that
smart.
over here?
Right? These guys have worked, as I told you last week, they've worked as hard as any football team I've had for the longest period of time.
What's he saying?
Somebody
Came
stop
back
it.
from Florida.
Let's just
Went to work.
He's talking about Florida. Is that they play a bowl game in
What if
Florida?
all of a sudden Tate, the office slide?
But it does sound like it's
We've had
a,
a great preseason practice, and we're 1-0, and we want to be 2-0.
when your coach is pounding his cane into the stage to fire the crew up, that's time to quit.
It's going to be easy. It's going to be a real dog fight.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
not
you
really.
got-
Not really, Joe Paul.
If you're a football player and you're a football fan, you gotta love a good old dog fight.
Yeah, it wasn't one though, Joe.
okay, guys, I can't.
You know,
go
this
on.
looks. I hate to say this looks like some kind of comedy bit on Saturday Night
does,
Live.
it
I
does.
can't go.
Look, I
on.
don't-
Who was the little guy in Lethal Weapon? The third guy that was the accountant.
Joe Pesci.
Joe.
So he sounds like.
It's like Joe Pesci do. Joe Pesci should do that for Saturday Night Live.
Again, let me be clear. And this is where you got to watch Legends, and he has earned the respect of everybody in this room.
That's right.
Okay, all right, listen. But he's such a legend. He's put the entire athletic department, the board of trust, everybody's in a handle now because they can't get rid of him and they're hoping. I hate to say this.
Rick, don't say it.
I hate
Rick,
to
don't
say this.
do it.
Rick, just stop.
We're,
Just stop.
we're watching.
Rick, just stop.
Rick, don't
say it.
This is September the 12th.
Listen,
Just stop.
We're watching a legend degree of an inability to call yourself.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: why is he hanging
letting him
on?
do it.
Because
Hey,
he was
you-
trying to
you
beat
gotta call
Bobby.
yourself. You know better than this, Joe.
What record is he trying to break? I mean, I thought didn't he get more wins than than Bobby Bowden?
Yeah, because remember they stripped the whole season from Bobby, didn't they?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
He has nothing else.
When they show him in the press
Nobody
box, y'all,
can-
he's not even.
what?
That's pretty good.
Let me
We
tell you
gotta
something.
lick
If
him.
you're going to try to fire me up,
What?
either just avoid that. I'm not saying you got to use the A word, which I would use because
I can't
I
hear
still
you.
say you get a pass on it in that
We
situation.
went to
But at least say
Malaysia.
rump. Don't say you know what. You know what does not fire me up. Hey, what's
Y'all,
up, Victor?
y'all,
you know
you
what?
cannot use the term licking.
Yeah,
You just can't.
It's 2011. The players don't even know what you mean by last year we took a licking.
It sounded like something Eddie
Kept on
Haskell
ticking.
would say.
Yeah.
We went down there when my wife and I get back from Florida.
What was the Florida thing too?
I think they played in the bowl in
think that-
Florida.
yeah.
Snowbirds.
Yeah, but Snowbirds was a great
Yeah, that's a
line.
good one. That's a good one.
And again, I know we're supposed to respect
I
our
love
elders,
him.
and I do respect.
I love
but y'all,
him.
you got to admit, it's time.
He's not being fair to the
No,
program.
Yeah. If you're eating popcorn and drinking a Coke and you're the head coach during the game, you got to step down.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.